Hello, MonstersAbound here and welcome back to Total Warhammer 2, Model Empires and Part 7 of my Sisters of Twilight campaign. I've done some renames, and also I had a few comments. Now, I've had to record a few episodes in a row because I was going to be away in the weekend. But a few comments about the yeah, not you. Here, about upgrading this to get more growth, despite the fact it's the last... In actual fact, the main settlements of the Wood Elves don't require growth. It's these kind of buildings that require growth. They're kind of like a settled horde, in a way. So upgrading this doesn't actually need growth. It's the other buildings that need it. So things like the wine nexus and stuff, you can see needs 5 growth. And growth is quite slow for the Wood Elves, so it does take quite a while to sort of like build that up. But I think we're doing quite well overall, and it is like wildly different from anything else any other faction has to do. So I totally understand where the confusion may have come from. Plus, of course, I usually fuck up quite badly. So again, it was pretty sensible for people to question that action. So I want to get the next rank of the Dreaming Cloak. I want the Dreaming Cloak. We're going to get the Perfected Dreaming Cloak.
My thanks, Master Smith.
There we go.
Pointless trinket.
Bit rude. And that's gone to Ian Beale. Actually, it's supposed to have another E on the end, but I can't be asked to change it now, so it's just Ian Beale, which is the E is silent anyway. Who needs it? It's useless. It's a worthless... It's literally just wasting people's time having to write it. What a pain in the arse that is. Anyway, we've still got 2 turns to go there, and we're doing quite well over here, to be honest. If I can get, like, some access... Do I have military access? Can I?
At your service.
I could go over and do that, couldn't I? I could go over and do that one.
Can I offer assistance?
What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to wait for this to upgrade. That's going to take 4 turns. Then I'm going to build some cavalry buildings and put some cavalry in this army. Because do they need it? Yeah, they probably do, don't they? I mean, we could just get some Hawk Riders. But global recruitment's busy anyway, so I'm going to have to wait. Oh, we'll just wait. Never mind. It's fine. I'm not in any particular rush to get Findle to do anything, to be honest. He's fine. We're just guarding Gay and Vale there. We don't need to guard it because there's no one really that's going to attack it, which is a perfect position to be in, to be honest. If you're just fairly I mean, unlike my Dryrain campaign, where I think I was attacking Morathi, and then Morathi took over Ulth 1, and then I had some issues over there. But it worked out in the end, didn't it? It was fine. So it's just that this might be a little bit easier, that I don't have to defend Gay and Vale at the same time.
So impatient.
Very impatient. Oh, hello. Okay, Morathi's being chased by Yasmin and Yenlu Enyu. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Oh, there's plague. I mean, yeah, I think Malekith might only have 1 settlement left. Well, he's got 3, to be fair. Where are your 3? 1? Because that is just all 1 province, isn't it? Rockdew Gorge. So that's 1. I can see you've got 1 over there. Oh dear. Oh dear, Malekith. This is not going very well for you, is it? Oh, I've never seen Malekith get wiped out by Tretch. I mean, I've seen him, like, ally with them, and I've seen Tretch get killed by Malekith, but I've never seen Malekith get his ass kicked by Tretch. That's a new one. Lulorn. Which reminds me of... Is it... What's it? There's Planet of 1,000 Cities of 1,000 Planets, whatever it is. That film, the one in space with the lady with the eyebrows, her. I think Lulorn is her name. That's a fucking good film, though. A lot of people slagged it off. I actually really like it. I've watched it 4 times now. Enjoy it every single time.
Bring me battle.
Okay, so we've got income from raising settlements, blah, blah, blah. Morathi's been wiped out from the north, which is good, but that does mean she's probably down here, but that's not my problem. Well, it's not my problem at the moment, anyway. So, Ian, what are we doing with you? So, we've got this option here. So, we can get Vanguard deployed for... I don't really think that's that useful. Born to Ride will give Strider for cavalry units, which is okay. Vanguard deployment for Wildwood Rangers. Again, not that useful. Vanguard deployment is one of those things where it can be useful, but if only some of your army has it, it's usually not a good idea to leave the rest of your... But if the AI... Because you have to be so efficient with dealing with the AI armies, leaving units to Vanguard deploy is usually incredibly risky, because if they get discovered, and the AI does like to spread itself out quite wide, if they get discovered, then you are in a lot of trouble. Usually, because those units will get like hit by, and then you won't have anything to support them. They'll either take a lot of damage or get wiped out, and then it's just in general it's not a good idea. So I might. Oh, we're not using a mount though. Cause fear for Hawk. I mean, that is not the worst thing, I guess. I mean, the Strider's okay, but I've only got one unit of cavalry, so... Well, you know what? I've actually got 2 units of cavalry, haven't I? I'm not sure if this is... I mean, this is only the front rank of 4, which is a little... Well, 5 if you count the lizard boys. Okay, shall we go and find our dragon? It's high time we went and found our dragon, I think. Let's go and find our dragon. The Beastie Boys have got him. I'm going to be honest, I'm not overly concerned. If that's all they've got, does it? I mean, reinforcements are probably expected, but I've dealt with worse.
We fight for the forest.
Where's my dragon, cloven ones?
Patience, Arahan. Behold, the horned shaman performs some dark rite with their obscene stones. I know not the intent of these servants of chaos, but it surely bodes ill.
More pointless busywork, Nestra. How typically tedious of you. Well, at least I get to slaughter a few beastmen.
I sense a far greater reward than indulging your childish bloodthirst, sister. Kethenhar is near, but bound and in shadow. If we can stop this fell ritual, perhaps our winged friend shall at last be revealed to us.
I thought I smelled something else too. In the trees. No, it's probably nothing. Let's go get our dragon back. For the forest!
Well, I want my goddamn dragon back. So we're going to start off by picking off that Cygor because... Oh well, never mind, you're fine. We're going to start by giving him extreme acupuncture. Probably do it. There's a little force in the centre to deal with. Mostly the Minotaurs being the main issue. Everything else should be fairly straightforward to deal with. And of course, reinforcements will likely be on their way. Those charging in, we're going to slow down those Minotaurs and concentrate fire on them. Little flock of doom, and then our infantry charging in the blade singers. Those Minotaurs didn't stay long, which is good. And enemy reinforcements are appearing on the flank, so we need to now deal with them. But the blade singers just chomping through those Ungors, really just no competition for them. So we're having to redeploy our forces to meet the incoming additional, and this time it's got some Bestigors, there's some Gors, some Chaos Spawn as well. I do like the fact that the Chaos Spawn do have like Beastman heads and stuff. That is cool. I do like the way they changed them in that regard. They could have just done, you know, they have Chaos Spawn and that was that. But they actually did. They did do a little change to them. And the Giants as well. Vestigors. They've got a lot of melee attack, haven't they? Holy shit. 40. And then 32 weapon strength. That's without any buffing as well. Concentrating on the Chaos Spawn, bring them down first, because they are unbreakable and potentially could do a chunk of damage. And the Gauls charging in. But they're going to have to advance through a hail of arrow fire. Which they're not really enjoying. Of course, armor piercing missile damage as well. So this best, of course, really don't, because they have no shields. It's just going to go straight through their armor. They're no better off than Gauls. Goes on magical fire. Arrow of Kurnos doing lots of damage, and then our giant stag rider's going to join the party. And what a party it is! And more reinforcements have arrived on the other flank. So we have, what's this? Some Gore, more Chaos Spawn, some Ungor. It seems like it's smaller than the first group, which, I mean, we dealt with that no trouble. Although our Hawk Riders are now out of ammunition. So we need more. I think they go through that ammunition very quickly. So our forces now moving into the other flank. Ian's taking a little bit of damage there. We did summon in our Way Watchers from that cloak we upgraded. Because I think the first rank they're summoning Glade Guard, then it's the Deepwood Scouts, then the Way Watchers. I've always been a little bit dubious about how good Way Watchers actually are, because they do have the armor piercing, but there's less of them than a Glade Guard unit, so surely the Glade Guard would be better. I don't know. I mean, they got 38 kills compared to... Okay, maybe they are pretty good, because... They've... Okay, you know what? Maybe the Way Watchers are legit actually useful.
We are the Asuryan!
That's true, yes. Once again, no real problem dealing with this horde. The Enigmas engaging the Chaos Spawn should deal with those fairly well. I'm going to bring the Blade Singers down as well. And this Ungor horde is just going to melt. Look how much damage they're taking. And the kills just flying up. The Blade Singers are absolutely brutal. 65 melee attack, 50 melee defense, 36 weapon strength. And you can switch that round to actually give them an additional bonus to their normal base weapon damage and at the reduction of their armor piercing. So against units like the Ungors or the Skaven that have just turned up. However, it is all Skaven slaves. I mean, look, I realise that this quest battle could happen quite early in the campaign. But I feel like even just like clan rats would have been a little bit more, because this is just like Skaven's. The worst thing here is the Warlock Master, just because he's got some abilities like Warp Lightning and shit. It's just it's slaves. It's Skaven slaves. That's all they've got. So we're redeploying our forces, but let's be honest. At this point, the battle is basically over. The difficulty between these quest battles is so wildly off. And it's why I'm really looking forward to the siege battles in Warhammer 3. Because I felt like that was, even though it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but at least was enjoyable. And I don't feel that this quest battle just seems easy. There's, what's this? Kenneth. It's Kenneth Har. Kenneth Har has turned up. Good old Kenneth. Ready to deal with the hordes of vermin. And I've decided to, you know what, we don't need our missile units. I'm just going to get my Blade Singers to deal with this. Unfortunately, we are going to get brass orbed. That's fine. We've got other units. got the Wardens of Citharol. And the Blade. I mean, against... So they got Whirling Death. So that's minus 20. That's plus 25 base weapon damage, a reduction of minus 10 armor piercing damage. Against Skaven slaves who have no armor, of course. And you can just see them just chewing through them. Like they're not even there. It's like a hot knife through fucking butter. And unsurprisingly, this particular engagement doesn't last very long. Because, you know, they're Skaven slaves. That wasn't the hardest quest battle ever done. Let us...
Forgive us. There is no other way. This is the price you pay.
I'll take the cash, thanks. That's it. Get out of here, you lot. Right, we've got united again, so we can call to... What was it? Sinithar? One of them. We've got a dragon. Ah, we've got a dragon. That's great. Perfect. Okay, so we are now on a dragon, and we can call our little hawky friend to come and assist. So we've got a turkey on retainer, so that's good. Alright, we're going to skedaddle. I feel like that front line worked out okay.
The unbridled glory.
I mean, I haven't fought an army which has, like, all front line. That could go slightly worse, but, you know, we'll worry about that when it inevitably happens. I'm going to get a little bit more missile strength. And I'm not going to do that. Well, we've only got 3 turns before that's finished, so that's good. And we've got a few turns. Right, okay, so what we're going to do here, we could get bonus versus large for Hawk Riders. I mean, that's the idea of our Hawk Riders fighting anything large, on the other hand, is not great. But missile strength for all missile units is too good not to have, so let's take that. More ambush success chance would be good. And units afflicted with temporary... Oh, so we can do more ambushy stuff. That could be quite fun, couldn't it? A bit more ambushy stuff. Love a bit of ambushy stuff. Where are we going next? Because we've got Gay and Vale and we've got the Witchwood. Maybe we go to Lustria. Keep it local. Lulon Forest and Grimgor's Ardboys, eh? Why are you declaring war on each other? Do you even know each other?
May keep your lying tongue for now.
Good. Where is... Okay, Grimgor's... Okay, so I was slightly worried there for a second that Grimgor had, like, you know, murdered his way to the Empire. That wouldn't have been great. But we're fine. I'm going now. I was mostly going for replenished troops here, wasn't I? Because it seemed a bit slow. So we'll grab that. So upgrading, which is fine. This I mean, to be honest, I don't think we need to be here anymore. I think we can, I mean, we could declare war on Tretch, but it seems like a lot of work, doesn't it? Do we just go here? I'm going to go here. Oh, that's a lot of stuff you have.
Awaiting duty.
But I reckon we can deal with it. So we're going to declare war. I don't need Nagras to come and help. This will annoy the local Lizardmen, but to be honest, I mean, this
is the life.
You know, they'll get over it. It's fine. What does the Banner of the Eternal Queen go again? I can't remember. It does give us more magic resistance. I'm going to whack that on those lads. Okay, so we've got Saras, Croxagot. This is the kind of army that I didn't really want to have to face with not the best front line. I'm sure it's fine though.
A regrettable necessity.
First things first, we're going to take out the big fat froggy slan boy because he needs to be dealt with. So we're getting our Hawk Riders, and of course Kenneth Har and sisters. To just acupuncture the shit out of him. He's not very happy about it, which is good, because the less happy he is, the better. Meanwhile, the rest of the Lizardman Horde is advancing. Can't take up this little position here because we've got a little bit of an anchoring and also some water. Although, I guess, are the Saurus aquatic? Skinks are, aren't they? I don't think the Saurus are aquatic. We've got some Blessed Crocs who are trying to flank around us. And the Blessed Horn ones have engaged the Enigmas. The Enigmas are going to heal themselves up with regrowth and then stone shield themselves. There we go, flesh to stone, plus 60 armor, and healing themselves up as well. Uh-oh, ion cannon. Fortunately, we're not very bunched up, so it doesn't really do an awful lot of damage. We're being attacked on the flank with the Blessed Croc Store, but our summoned in Way Watcher is going to help out there. The Enigmas continuing to tank the front line, and we do have a Blessed Ancient Stegiodon. No, sorry, it's just ancient, not Blessed, just Ancient. Ian Beale is attacking that. It's getting shot in the face. That's good. We're going to get the Blade Singers in there as well. And so far, so good. Hawk Riders bringing up the rear, just whittling down those last few units. I mean, oh, and a little fire breath there is going to cause a lot of damage to the Skink cohort who are currently trying to pick off the Hawks. We've got the Great Stags and engaged a unit of Blessed Saurus warriors and are mauling them to death. There we go, those are broken. And we've also got our Eagle, our big summoned in Turkey. Gwen, the summoned in Turkey, is pecking the Slam Mage Priest to death. He did come back for a minute, and we're just going to make sure he isn't allowed to live, doesn't survive. There we go, that's it. Peck him to death, Gwyneth, you've got this. Gwyneth, Poultry, that's it. That's what I should call him, Gwyneth Poultry. There we go. Later, lads. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it would be, so that's all good. And obviously we're going to occupy the Sacred Pools. We've got a Talisman of Endurance and an Eternal Guard Commander. And we've secured and wiped out. All good. Everyone's happy, apart from the dead people, but who cares about them? Anyway, what we got here? What is this? The Sacred Pools of Aisha. So we get immune to Plague Attrition. Oh, that's nice. Swamp Attrition. Wound recovery time reduction, garrison, and unlocks the ability to recruit Sisters of the Thorn and Zotes. Fair enough. That's fine. Okay, we have no growth here at the moment, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Also, I think the neighbourhood might not be super happy. Yeah. Oh, they actually like what we... Okay. Well, Gorok was kind of chill with us wiping out those guys, so that's good. Can I get an on-aggression pact with you? No, don't think so. Alright, well... Have to see what we can do. Right, more speed charge, but I mean... You are... I feel like your missile attacks do more damage than you could ever do on the ground. That's the thing. Like, I'm sure you could... Maybe it's a good idea to give them... I mean, Lightning Strike would be nice as well. Level 28. Okay, we've still got skill points to spend, so I'm in no great rush. Let's get Pan's Impenetrable Pelt for you. Ian Beale can have... What would Ian like, do we think? A Bottomless Quiver? I mean, I'm sure he would, but let's go for a little bit more melee attack and defense, because I do like to throw him into combat. Okay, that's... I refuse this insolence. Why the hell are you allowing Morathi to rebuild? I mean, I literally took her apart for you. Nagaroth and oh, that's not good. Oh, it's a civil war. I guess I'm going to have to. What does Trace have? I think it's just got a cut. I don't think it's got very much. Going to annoy Yavresi and Cathik, though. And Yavresi has a lot of stuff. So... As long as... And we also broke on non-aggression pact. Perfect. God, Alice, why are you being such a knob? Alice. You killed my trade, but you know, with friends like you, who needs more enemies? We've got burn the bodies, return to the forest. I'm going to burn the body. I don't even know what it was. Where do we find the body? Not sure. I didn't bother reading the doobly what's it. Am I going to annoy it by trespassing all over its land? I mean, maybe. What was the... No, okay, there's no immediate danger, so I won't rush to go and do that. Meanwhile, I mean, you like me. It is going down, but you still... Okay, well, this is... I mean, this could be better. Also, Morathi is now on the move with...
No, I will not.
With 2 and 2.5 stacks. And normally I'd be like, but there's only got one city, what the fuck? But actually with the... I mean, she doesn't have any... Well, no, I don't know. You know what? I don't know how many slaves she has, to be fair. But this settlement can make a lot of money, admittedly. Although she doesn't have any of the slave buildings, so... Shouldn't be making that much money, should she? Shouldn't have that many stacks. Nope. Shouldn't really. What are we going to do here? What do we like? So we could get more Twilight Horn. You know me, I do like a Twilight... Oh, but more missile. Yes, let's do that one.
It is all I have longed for.
Is it?
She won't even use it.
I do like the pants. Ah, it's so good. She won't even use it. So good. The voice actresses for this are very, very good. You can have more shooty time.
You called?
And... Right, what we got... Now, I did want cavalry building, so let's maybe go with that one. More upkeep reduction is probably a good shout. But we could also start upgrading this. It's going to take 7 turns. So let's do that one first. We can also get more growth there for bundles. And I guess we're just going to have to leave it at that. I mean, we could maybe go with a shooty building. You know what? I think I'm alright.
At your service.
This army is like a couple of units of cavalry. You know what we do need is magical support, don't we? That's what we don't have. I need to get some Roots of Gaian to help out.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
And I guess we could get upkeep reduction there as well. Because obviously if we're going to be sticking around the forest for a bit, because we don't really want to go out and piss off the Lizardmen, I should probably go and get Chakwa as well. Oh, and Malekith's dead. Okay, that's fine. I don't really want to be at war with Asuryan because he's a dick. He's got those horrible units with the... What's the... Like the thing he got turkey riders, hasn't he? Not our turkeys, different turkeys. Stronger turkeys. Festival of the Equinox. Upkeep reduction for those. Yeah, sure, I'll take a wager. Alright, we've done that. Nagron's dead. We've done this. We've got more money, abundant growth for 10 turns, and amber, and deep root cooldown reduction. Do we get air? Yeah, there we go. The Queen emerges. There she is. Looking as happy as Larry.
The Queen in the woods.
What do you have? So you're the Queen of Athel Loren. Bit presumptuous, but I think that, you know, it's probably the butterfly, sexy butterfly outfit probably does it. The Heartstone of Athel Loren, magic resistance for all local, or reduction for all local enemy armies, and magic resistance here. Okay, that's fine. Dart of Doom, increased chance of wounding targets, more casualties suffer from Athel Loren on Awakened Forest attrition for enemy armies, and Dart of Doom, which is a magic missile which applies minus 25% weapon strength on contact, causes magical damage, poor penetration, weak against armor. Berry Wine, which is extra replenishment, room recovery time reduction, and also a buff which restores the health of an ally. Okay. Acorns of the Oak of Ages, more growth untainted, and also that does a Awakening of the Wood, I think. And the Wand of Witch Helm, which is minus 2 magic cost reduction for dwellers below, Winds of Magic power reserve increase, and overcast reduction as well. So you are a scary lady. Let's get a young stag. I mean, you can basically have everything, because why not? Okay, now, unfortunately,
Invincible.
you are fired. Sorry, I mean, I could... The thing is, you can't... I wish you could teleport your agents around. That's the only thing I wish you could do. Because you can't... It has to be... Or maybe not. Maybe if I take you out of the army, you can be teleported. It is on cooldown, isn't it? 6 turns. Maybe I can teleport you, but would I really want to teleport just one person from an army? Okay, we'll pop her in this army because this is obviously our best army. So we've healed this forest, so we don't need to worry about keeping this territory anymore. This is surplus requirements. This is quite nice though, so we will grab that one. We do have... Okay, next turn we get technology. I wanted anything which gives plus 5 growth all provinces. No, I was going to get a Root of Gaian, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. Almost forgot. But remembered at the end. You can stimulate growth.
The Sisters of Twilight.
What can you do? So you are the Everqueen, or Evergreen, sorry. On fertile grounds. Okay, Forest Cooling. Oh, that's quite nice. Aisha's Blessing. So that's makes you unbreakable. More Winds of Magic. That's just generally good buffs. This is Forest Gifts. That's cooldown. Reduction to the Acorns of Oak of Age and Dart of Doom. Increased number of uses of Berry Juice. And this is going to give you a couple of abilities which are very nice. You basically turn you into a buff bot. You also have High and Jade Magic. Oh, and Dark Magic as well. Interesting. And you have Greater Arcane Conduit. Lovely. And you also... Eternal Sisterhood is going to reduce the global recruitment of... Oh, and increase the armor-piercing damage for the Sisters of Thorn. That's quite nice. Is that in the hero's army? Oh, interesting. This is going to give ward save, and this is going to give cooldown for bound spell. Okay, so maybe we should get some Sisters of Thorn in this army. Trade out the Stag Knights for some Sisters. I don't know. It's tricky.
Craving prey.
Curse the fact that I only have 20 recruitment slots. Well, 19 recruitment slots. Well, 18 recruitment slots with Ariel. Scheme of Doom. Okay, Anathrema. That's right. Okay, now we get to spend some. Ooh, spend some amber. What do we want? Growth. That would be quite nice. This is bound spell. Flock of Doom for ancient tree. We don't really have any ancient treemen. Widow time reduction. All armies. Ooh, that's more ammunition. Ooh, more ammunition all armies though. I think that's what we're doing.
Itching for fresh battle.
Hello, lizard friends. Have you come to visit? Are you going to leave, or what's going on there? It is improving. Maybe. For fuck's sake. Guys! God damn it, get this under control for the love of... Honestly.
Glade Lord, at your service.
I don't know. Right, let's get an arbiters. Arbiters. There we go. I can do words. And a winery, or this does give us more growth. So that means we can then upgrade faster. So upgrading growth first is a sensible option, in my opinion. Let's go the growth first again. Now I did see that we got trespassed by some Skaven armies, which makes me a little bit nervous. My concern is that at some point Alice might decide to declare war on Tretch, or vice versa, and I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because I'm not really worried about these settlements. They're just, you know, nice to have, I guess, but I don't really need them, so... Well, I took them so that I was denying them to Morathi. That's the main reason I took them. So I don't really need to worry too much about losing them. Now, the interesting thing is, Etain there has got a military alliance with Tiranoc. Tiranoc is the military ally of Alice. Now, if Eltharion and Tyrion go to war, I don't know who's going to win. My hope is Tyrion, because he's probably more friendly to me than Eltharion. Okay, more ammunition. That's good, because that's something we were always running out of on... Oh, 32. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. I mean, all this is looking pretty. I don't need the... We don't have any ports, so I don't need that. Income of... I mean, grapevine buildings... I guess we do. Oh, we are getting more of them, but I don't think it's that urgent right away.
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
Okay, this is going up a little bit, but quite slowly. Let's get more growth. I mean, having Ariel here is very helpful, because as you can see, it's beefing that growth up very nicely. Good old Ariel. What would I want here? I think we're alright, actually. Did we construct the thingy of what's it? Yes. Okay, so we can recruit a spell singer. Who do we want? Ariel's chosen, maybe. Knowledgeable, that's always nice. Disciplined is also good, but I think knowledgeable, because that increased our winds of magic by 8 across the board for everyone. Let's get Awakening of the Woods. And we'll get some Earth Bloods. And with any luck, I won't blow you up. I won't pop you like a balloon. Oopsie, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh God.
Prince Eltharion.
Hello. You're awfully close. What the fuck are you doing up here? Shouldn't you be at home? Brooding? Whipping people in your dungeon or whatever you do in your red room? I don't know. I don't judge. I don't kink shame, Eltharion. I'm entirely on your side.
Yourself an enemy of the forest.
In other words, you're dead.
Right. Okay. Yes. I guess that was probably coming, wasn't it? I'm going to need to get a defensive army over there. Now, at least I've pulled in Tyrion and Alice into that war, but Alice is currently busy dealing with Eltharion, which means he's not probably going to be all that helpful. My only hope is Tyrion confederates Eltharion and then concentrates on killing Tretch. That's the dream.
The Sisters of...
How long before the deep roots are ready? Are they ready? Are they? Okay, we could travel back. If I travel back, I leave the sacred pools open. I mean, let's get some army buildings here.
Remain calm.
I think we may have to... So we've got some provincial instability. Faction is reducing it as well, probably because they're already happy. Yeah, so... We don't... It's not super... What the fuck are the Hmong doing here? The fuck are these guys here for? Get out of my... What the... What? No, go away. Shoot, go on. Bugger off. I mean, it's... I don't like the way Eltharian's getting close to me either. That's concerning. I think he may be being chased by Alice, to be honest. But this is giving Morathi adequate time to just dick about, as she usually does. Okay, good to know. Oh, well, I'm going to be honest, that's brought down my elf confidence a little bit, because he doesn't like... It's fine. Lilorn, you come over here. I've decided this Dryad has big eyebrows now. Okay, fine. This, I mean, they're not... They're pretty chill. I think they're getting more chill, so... I think we can, you know, it's probably fine.
Awaiting duty.
It's probably... Right, let's...
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Moving with grace.
Let's go and deal with this little problem.
Can I offer assistance?
What do you seek from the Asura, traveler?
You guys are all pretty... I mean, I'm at war with Trace, I think. Where are Trace? Hang on. Name. No, race. There we go. And then I can see everyone in the... Right. Yeah, you don't like me. Which is fair enough. And I had to break off my non-aggression pact. I'm sorry about that. Although I could attack Phoenix Gate. I could attack Phoenix Gate and push on. I mean, I could actually
Orders?
do some stuff.
I foresee great things.
That's nice. So I do want a unit of cavalry in here, but we don't currently have the building. It's going to be 3 to... I mean, that seems like adequate time. We'll see what happens. I don't know... Okay, they've confederated. How does that make me feel? I guess that's okay. I mean, the stronger Tyrion is, the more likely he's going to confederate Eltharion. Then that removes the war between the elves, and then they can concentrate on killing the rats for me. I genuinely don't know why you're down here. Hello, what's going on? There's a couple of bits and pieces. So this is actually probably fine. So anything that increases... Okay, that's growth all provinces, which would be good. That's more growth for this province, which is probably better. So let's grab that one.
Ariel sees all.
Okay. I want someone who can... Campaign movement range would be good. Ooh. I kind of want you in my army, but at the same time... I can have... Right, you. You can move... Da-da. You can also assault units, which is good. You're going to be my eyes.
Guardian of the deep wood.
Order is all.
I don't know why you came down here, but you've made a fatal error. And I do mean fatal. I guess you can cleanse corruption. And Ian is going to get tempered rigor. Indeed he is.
When do we fight?
Only when...
Right, we'll kill these dweebs. And then I might go on the attack. Mostly because I don't need these settlements, right? So, whatever happens to them, no one cares. I don't care. Should I get another Waystalker? Can't afford it. If anything, attacking the Skaven, one might give me access to a port, which would be useful. And secondly, we'll also bring in some extra cash. So this could be a boon. Wow, you've just got a lot of Skaven slaves, haven't you? I'm always tempted to fight it, but pretty sure we would have done more damage. But that's not a major problem. Okay, I don't want that. Don't recruit Dryads, so just burn them. Torch them. Torch the Dryads. Carcassonne is dead. Oh well, never mind. Oh, did I have... What quests did I have? I need to win 3 battles against Bretonnia. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We want a battle against the following race. Norsca. Oh, well, actually...
Twin defenders of the glades.
That's actually... Wait. Do I want to do that?
End
Fuck it.
their threat.
Our Master Core rejoices, does he? Okay.
They are marked.
Well, tell him to rejoice this. You're going to run away, aren't you? Yeah. Can you run far enough away, though?
The ruinous legion is diminutive. We fight for the forest.
This is the price you pay.
Cool. I guess I will confederate then. Alright, well, thanks for coming anyway. Good stuff. Okay, you don't like me, which
I
is...
share the forest's thoughts.
Why have you got 3 dragons, you lunatic?
Listen to the sounds.
Sounds of what? All the fucking dragons? Goddamn psychotic. You don't need that many dragons, you lunatic. I mean...
I weave the living forest.
You can have 1 dragon. That's my...
I share the forest's thoughts.
Okay. Also, Way Watchers are really expensive for what they do.
The waker of trees.
Yeah, well, you know... That's fine. And I'm more than happy for you to, you know, do your thing. But also, that was too many dragons. Right, we'll build that up while we're doing it. I'm going to try and get the Empire on side as well, because if we could do that, that would be more... What the fuck is going over... Hockland? What have you done? Is Midland still alive?
Waste my time with petty talk. Make
You
your
are...
offer and be done.
The hell? Oh, you know what? I think maybe the Wood Elves torched this, and then obviously Hockland have come in and taken Middenheim. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fine.
The sisters of Twilight. Hurry it up. Ariel sends us.
Okay, we'll come back there. We are going to... I mean, that's fine. I'm going to... Do I get Tempered Rigor? I could get more physical resistance, but I think I am going to do it. And Ariel. What do we do with you first? I mean, Ward Save is quite nice. We don't have any Sisters of Thorn, so getting that seems sort of pointless. I mean, more Winds of Magic, but I feel like getting started on getting Greater Arcane Conduit. Because Greater Arcane Conduit is just so goddamn useful. Oh, it's just amazing. What are you doing, you maniacs? Stop killing each other. Start killing the Dark Elves and Skaven. God, all the... Alice is the worst. I should have killed him when I had the chance. I should have just killed everyone. Where's my Waystalker gone? He's probably around his... He'll move, given time, I imagine. But I guess I'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.